RAF K300 for alternator, RAF K310 for aircon. Welcome back to Garage Kei. In the last episode we removed an alternator. In this episode we're going to fit an alternator. And it looks like it's going to have to be modified straight out of the packet. So what's unusual about that? Now, in order to get this alternator belt off, water pump belt, I'm going to have to loosen off the aircon as well, because it's behind it. How very shit. I need to go find a new plug for this, so that is going to be high on the priority list. Other than that, I don't really know what else I can do. The water pump is dead quiet, spins nice, like suspiciously quiet. They normally make some noise. This makes no noise at all. So yeah, fit a different alternator, and I say different because I don't have a replacement really. I don't have a new one. All right, let's go see what I've got in the alternator pile. Okay, here is my collection. My collection of alternators. This is the one I just removed. It's got M59 written on it. This is a Jimny alternator. As you can see, it's still a V belt, but the mounting system is quite a bit different on the bottom here. This is the one I just removed. This is a Jimny. This is not going to work. You'll also notice that we have a circular plug on the back and on the Jimny, and we have this sort of oblong shape 3-pin. Jimny is also a 3-pin. It does actually look more hardcore. If I recall correctly, this is the one that's used on the Alto, but don't quote me on that. Anyway, that's not going to be any use today. What else do I have? I have the DB52V. This is the one that came off my carry truck. Let's compare. We have the same oblong plug. Same. Are we the same part number? 3140078AO. Okay, that is interesting, because when I parts checked on the internet, these are not supposed to be the same. This one's supposed to be different. So weird, but okay, weird flex, but I can live with that. Right, let's move that out of the way. So the DB52V will work in the turbo truck. Is the pulley the same? M59. Yep. So those are the same. Put that one over there. Next up, this is a DA52V turbo. Well, is it a T? I take that back. This is a DA52 turbo, single cam turbo alternator. The first thing you will notice is that this actually has, this uses a ribbed belt. Now I don't think these came standard with a ribbed belt. The reason for that is I don't understand, well, unless the previous owner of this van didn't have the right crank pulley to match this, or what else, or maybe he just had one of these laying around. Maybe this one was cheaper, that's what he went with. Don't know, but this is what I pulled off a single cam turbo from a van. So yeah, I'll actually check this part number and see if this is the one that's actually supposed to be on my van. Let's have a look.
6.5 hours later.
Okay, so from what I can tell, that's not supposed to be in my van, and this one's not supposed to be in my van either. So yeah, right, okay, I don't know what to tell you about that, but hey, they both fit and they'll both work, so that's good. The looks like the mounting brackets are the same. The yep, looks like everything here is sort of the same. So What have we discovered? That they're interchangeable, even though they are different part numbers. God knows what the difference is. I don't know. Right, so we're not going to be using this one today because of this pulley, and I don't want to switch pulleys over. Right, cappuccino. Let's have a look. What's the difference? Move that one out of the way. So we've got the one from the van, and now we have cappuccino. Now the pulley is a bit different. See that? That's interesting. What about mounting points? If we flip this over, how are we doing for mounting? Well, that one looks the same. Not sure. What's the difference? This one's further back. So how did I get it mounted in the carry truck? Let's have a look. This is a cappuccino alternator, high output, 80 amp, fitted to a carry truck. As you can see, I'm using the top bracket, but I cannot see what's going on underneath. Can I feel it? I can. It looks like it just bolts straight in. So yeah, there's that. It does look like they are interchangeable. Somewhat. That looks the same to me. Does it look the same to you? I mean, it works in the truck, so there's that. There might be a slight distance. I don't know. So what can we tell you? We've got a 3-pin plug here. The cappuccino has a 2-pin plug. This is on the back, this is on the top. That obviously doesn't matter because I've got it in the other. I mean, it's got. Okay. Other than that, I mean, the physical size of the thing, the carry one's a little bit bigger, but as far as I know, they're both 45 amps. So if you were struggling for space, maybe this one. I don't know. That's not very reassuring, the noise that's making. I don't know how good it is. I mean, this is the one I suspect to be seized, but it is working. Don't know what to tell you. So which one are you going to use? Probably none of them. Now the reason moving the aircon pump is such a pain is because, see the ratchet down in there? Well, that's not even on the bolt, but there's not enough room in there to get a spanner from the top, and the intercooler piping is in the way to get a spanner from the bottom. So yeah, I'm gonna have to use I guess a small socket on this ratchet, and then maybe that'll fit. Yep, you'll need this setup, a short 12mm on a ratchet, and then you can get to that bolt fairly easily from underneath. Alright, that goes forward like that. Nope, not with one hand it doesn't. That goes forward, belt comes off, alternator belt. We'll put 2 new belts on and an alternator of some description, and then try to get it running again. We'll need to sort out some kind of plug for this. Hopefully I can, hopefully I've got something that'll work. I'm not really happy with this. But if that snaps off, I'm in a bit of trouble. So be careful. Now I actually went and stole the alternator out of the silver van. Why? Because I know that one works. So probably not the best solution, but it did allow me to try something else that I'll show you later. It's not the quietest alternator in the world, but I do know that it does work. So we're going to use this one. So for alternator belt, we're going to use RAF K300 from Bando. Yep. Why are we using this one? Because this is what the store had. This is the one we're going to use for aircon, the RAF K310. I believe this is the right one. Let me check. What did we have in before? It was a K310 before as well, so that will be fine. RAF K300 for alternator, RAF K310 for aircon. Okay, cool. Now that is not going to be fun to get on, but it does go on. You have to push this the whole way up. Yeah, it does fit, but not easily. We simply now pull on this and tighten it up. That's it. How do you pull on it? Well, you stick this in here and then you just pull. How much? Enough. You don't want to put too much tension on it, but you don't want it too sloppy either, so just sort of enough. Okay? Grab one of these bad boys again, and this will help you do up the bottom bolt of the alternator. So that's basically it. Put the alternator in, do up all the bolts, and away you go. That is the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. If you'd like to see what happens next on Garage Kei, make sure you press subscribe. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do that by getting your name on the Garage Kei door, or pick up a t-shirt or a hoodie or something from the Garage Kei Teespring shop. Details on those two things are in the description, along with a couple of other things. Be sure to check it out. I've added a little blooper at the end of this, so hang out for that. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Later. How did I get that mark on my leg? Where did that come from, do you think? Jeez, just a big, like, what the f? How do you even get marks like that? Where did that come from? Jesus.